and queens, listen, thank you for tuning in to Wine La Vie with Keisha, baby. I am your host, Keisha ShonGee Johnson is in the building. Okay, we're going to have a good time tonight when I tell you we got a phenomenal show. I hope you're ready. I hope you had an opportunity to take care of some things. I hope you had an opportunity to shake the dust, baby. Listen, come on in, baby, and wind down with me, baby. I hope you put the kiddies in the bed, put your husband in the bed, or your wife in the bed, baby. Honey, we finna just celebrate us. We just finna do us. Honey, we done had a long day. We done worked hard. Now it's time to play harder, okay? So let's dive on into this thing tonight, baby. When I tell you I love each and every one of you, I cannot do what I do without all of you. So thank you so much for tuning in, okay? Time and time again, this show is everything because of you, okay? So kudos. I salute everybody, okay? So tonight we are featuring homage sellers, okay? So this particular wine right here is a white dry wine, okay? So it was released in 2024. The alcohol content is 12.5. Okay, this wine right here is meant to be served chilled. Okay, so you know how we like to do the chill, right? You know, let's chill. Hey, y'all know about it, right? So right here, the aging grapes on this wine right here is 3 years. Okay, so this wine right here is basically it's paired with Kobe Jack cheese. It's also paired with Mexican dishes. Okay, so although it's a dry wine, but you know normally with Mexican dishes you have some type of sweetness in the salsa or in the dish, so it's gonna bring out the flavors to your palate in the wine, right? So when I tell you, let me see. Let me tell y'all what I'm smelling. Oh goodness, this smells like pears. I smell apples. Lemons, right? I'm gonna take a little swig of that so y'all can know how that thing tastes. Baby, that's good. I can't wait to enjoy that tonight. Okay. So I am so super excited. Let me show you the charcuterie that I've prepared also to go with this wine, right? So can y'all see that? So since we talking about Mexican, you see that? So I have prepared. Let me show y'all a little bit. Oh, can y'all see that? Good, and good. Okay. So right now I have some crispy shrimp tacos on a corn tortilla shell. Okay. And it has some chopped pickled jalapenos, some fresh pico de gallo. It has a little bit of vegan cheese because y'all know I'm watching my body, yada yada, right? So right here also too, I prepared a little black beans and rice. Okay. It smells so savory. The seasonings in this is just hitting just right. So this is fresh black beans and rice mixed. Okay. And I got some onions, some garlic, baby. It's going down. Okay. And then right here, this is some bean salsa. Okay. If you can see this right here, it's bean salsa. So this right here, it has kind of like a little sweetness to it. So it's going to bring out the flavors in the wine. Okay. So I cannot wait, baby, to try that. Okay. Listen, holla at your girl. Okay. Listen, don't let the pretty face fool you, baby. I get in the kitchen, baby, and make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? All right. But listen, we got a phenomenal show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a complete phenomenal show tonight. When I tell you I love the month of March because, drum roll, listen, it is Women History Month for the whole month of March. I am so super excited. So let's dive on in so you can get a better understanding why I am so excited, okay, about Women's History Month. When I tell you, if you know the guest that I have, baby, it's going to knock you off your feet. You understand? I can't wait. But let's go ahead and talk about this Women's History Month, okay? Listen, Women's History Month is a celebration of women contributing to history, culture, and society, and has observed annually in the month of March in the United States since 1987. I guess you, and I bet you didn't know that, right? So we gonna play Did You Know game, right? So we playing the Did You Know game with ShonGee, right? So a few years later, right, the idea caught on within communities, school districts, organizations across the country, right? In 1980, President Jimmy Carter issued first presidential proclamation declaring the week of March 8th, okay? Hey, March 8th, right? Is National Women's History Week. But, okay, the U.S. Congress followed suit the next year, passing the resolution establishing national celebration. 6 years later, National Women's History Project successfully petitioned Congress to expand the event the entire month of March. Yes, March. Come on, March, baby, right? So the National Women's History Alliance designates a yearly theme for Women's History Month. So 2025, the yearly history theme for 2025 for Women's History Month for the month of March is Moving Forward Together, right? Celebrates women educating and inspiring generations, right? And you know, you always hear your girl ShonGee always say, you got to keep it moving. You got to move forward, right? So we moving forward together, okay? Hey, love thy neighbor as you love yourself, okay? Listen, take a sister on with you. Link arms with her, okay? And let's move forward together, okay? This theme celebrates and collective strengths of equality, influences of women who have dedicated their lives to education, membership, leadership, shaping the minds and the futures of all generations. So, I have 3 powerful quotes by women, okay, that I got stickies on my mirror, okay? So when I am getting dressed, right, I look at these stickies and it reminds me who I am. Listen, Keisha ShonGee Johnson, baby, you can conquer all things, right? So my first favorite quote by Eleanor Roosevelt, women are like tea bags, baby, okay? We don't know our true strength until we are in hot water. Okay, so dip, 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 and dip. Okay, I seem to flourish and work better sometimes when I'm up under pressure. Okay, but we do know pressure will bust pipes. Okay, so that's a whole lot of hot water. Okay, and if you know anything about a Keisha, baby, you bust them pipes and kaboom. Okay, it's on. Okay. My second powerful woman quote by Maya Angelou, okay? My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive and to do so with passion, compassion, humor, and some style, baby. How many of y'all got style, baby? How many of y'all popping y'all collars, baby? And wiping it off. Okay, listen, you got to have some style and some elegance and some class about yourself, right? And my third favorite quote, baby, Madeleine Albright. It took me quite a long time to develop a voice, and now that I have one, I'm not going silent. Okay, so with that quote right there, right, I have always been a sister, a queen that's always been behind the scenes pushing things forward, right? So, because of this quote that's on my mirror and one of my favorite quotes by a powerful woman in the U.S. Congress, baby, Secretary of State, baby, okay? Listen, I have a voice, okay? And so in this voice, I wrote my first book, okay, with powerful, powerful, powerful women. This anthology, I Am a Woman, Empowered Too, Fierce, Fabulous, and Free. When I tell you, I use my voice. I was talking about the pain, the struggle, the situations that I was in that I had to, only God can get me out of. You understand what I'm saying? Talking about the racism that was against me even at my job. You understand what I'm saying? So that quote right there gave me the voice to be able to do what I do. When I wrote this book right here was written March 4th, 3 years ago. Guess when? It's Women History Month. You understand? So this came out 3 years ago. And when I tell you, I get so many accolades in regards to me just telling my truth, telling my story, telling my life, right? And so that promoted me to write another book, Hot Wife, Hot Life. Collaborated with more beautiful queens that's educated, smart, doing their thing, baby, bad to the bone, okay? And guess what? ShonGee also got a third book that's on its way, baby. I want you to stay tuned, right? So, also, the month of March, when I tell you, is dynamic, okay? Listen, we just got out of Black History Month in February, baby. And now we in March, baby. Come on with it, baby. And Women's History Month, right? So did you know, okay? Did you know that the significance of March, the month of March, guess what? It's Bloody Sunday, right? The month of March marks the 60th anniversary of Bloody Sunday in Selma, Alabama. Okay, the significance of this monumental event in the month of March as protests of marching and fighting for voting rights in Alabama, crossing the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama, okay, on March the 7th, 1965. Violence was brought by law officials to men, women, and children to stop the protesters from marching for equality. Selma on Sunday marks the 60th anniversary clash that became known as Bloody Sunday, right? So shout out to them sisters and brothers, baby, that's celebrating in Selma, Alabama, walking across the Edmund Pettus Bridge, okay? Always sticking together arm in arm, baby, for equality, baby. Listen, we are moving forward together, okay? We moving forward as one, okay? Take a team when you want to go far. And baby, I salute all of the kings and queens, baby, that has taken the opportunity to walk that bridge. I salute the organizations that I'm a part of. Baby, you are making history. I salute you, okay? So, with this particular Bloody Sunday, right? Listen, that's how the U.S. Voting Rights Act of 1965 happened. The rights where I can vote, you can vote, you can vote, you can vote. Our kids, our grandkids, our legacies, everybody has the right to vote, okay? So when I tell you, listen, I hope you ready. You know, Keisha Johnson, baby. I always keep one in my side pocket, baby. Listen, I hope you ready, baby. The feature, when I tell you, Queen, sister, when I tell you, me and this sister, we done locked arms. You understand what I'm saying? We done locked arms, baby. And we two of a kind, baby. When I tell you, let me introduce this sister to you. Okay, when I tell you she bad to the bone, you know I always keep one for you, right? Let me introduce tonight featured guest, baby, on the Wine La Vie with Keisha, baby. Listen, Miss Keisha Brooks. Did I just say Keisha? Yeah. I got another Keisha, baby, standing arm in arm with me, baby. Spelt the same way, baby. Keisha, baby. Let's go. That's the original Dundada. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, Miss Keisha Brooks was born at Grady Memorial Hospital and raised on the east side of Atlanta. Keisha Brooks is the original Georgia peach, baby. She often referred to by her fiance as a throwback. Hey, right? Which is defined as one who believes in the old Atlanta Southern hospitality traditions like family style Sunday dinners, respect for all elders, and showing kindness to everyone she encounters. When I tell you this queen, she's so sweet, she's so vibrant, she's so loving. Okay, when I tell you, all you got to do is, instead of calling Siri, baby, just call Keisha. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, after earning her master's of healthcare administration with leadership specialization, Keisha ventured into her career path as a physician liaison to a very notable cancer institute in the heart of Atlanta, baby. Keisha excels in the medical industry with her expertise, people skills, her vibe, and her personality, baby. I told you this sister bad, baby. When she is not working, Keisha enjoys spending time with her family, friends, and traveling and catching up on all things, baby, fashion and entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you this queen is bad, baby. This featured queen tonight, baby. We joining arm in arm, baby. It's Women History Month, baby. None other than Keisha Brooks.
Solid. Since we locking arms, sis. We locking arms.
We locking arms.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Wow, so good to be here. Wow, what an introduction. Listen, I'm so honored. I am so honored to be a part of your podcast tonight and talk about all things women, all things us, doing our thing, locking arms. Apparently we pressure, we dip, shouty dip when we get in hot water. I mean, come on with it. Now, I got bored and came out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no tacos, black beans, and sauce. I need to get my life. But it's all right. I tell you what I do got. I got this glass. I got the glass. Cheers, baby. Cheers, baby. Mm-hmm. Yes, cheers to you, Keisha. Cheers to you. What an honor. Thank you so much for that introduction.
When I tell you, Queen, listen, I am so happy to have you on. And listen, we got a deuce tonight, baby. Mm-hmm. We squared tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Keisha and Keisha, you understand?
I'm telling you to the second power, baby. They don't know, man. They don't know. They don't understand. It's the power of the Keishas. Let me tell you, if y'all don't have a Keisha in your lineup, in your life, in your vicinity, baby, you messing up. You got to get you a Keisha. You got to get you a Keisha.
You got to get you one. And definitely get you one with the original spelling. I don't know all these other Keishas, honey, with all these other spellings. But get you a Keisha, baby, all day, baby.
All day. Ain't no love, ain't no tuh, ain't no ma. It's just Keisha. That's it.
Keisha, baby. Listen. Bo born at Grady Memorial Hospital, baby. Let's go. A-Town down, baby.
A-Town down. You already know what it is. Grady, baby. 80s Grady, baby, at that. So you know we got some common sense and we work a little hard. Hard, but we get it done. That's what we do. We definitely get it done.
We get it done, Queen. When I tell you, listen, what is good with you? Like, I'm so grateful to just be catching up with you because I know you're a busy woman. You got things going. You got things. You involved in nonprofit. You're a mother. You're a fiance. You know what I'm saying? Listen, physician liaison, baby. You doing it all, baby.
I am. You know, cancer doesn't wait. So, you know, I've designated my career and given my time and energy and studies and education into the cancer arena. So, you know, I see so many people over the last 20 some odd years that I've been in healthcare who some live to keep moving on, fight another day, and some don't. And my purpose working for the Cancer Institute is to build those connections between your primary care physician and your specialty physician. Because when your primary care physician says, I need you to be seen by somebody ASAP, now they got to pick up the phone and call somebody. Guess who they call? It's me. Yeah. I'm the person they call to get that link to that doctor, or they already have it because they've talked to me or another physician liaison who has been able to connect them one-on-one. Again, cancer does not wait. It happens very fast. So it's important that nobody falls through the cracks. Everybody has the right to get that ASAP service. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Always be your own advocate. And just get as much help as you can to get that cure so you can keep moving to fight another day. Yeah.
Absolutely. The Queen, I salute you, baby, for all your hard efforts and your work that you're doing in this cancer. When I tell you the whole scare, and you know my story, Keisha,
I
as
do.
far as with my youngest daughter. Like I said, I'm so grateful, so proud that here it is. She's 21 now, cancer free. But when I tell you a mama going through that with a daughter at 11 years old,
Mhm. It's a lot.
listen,
It's a
it's a lot.
lot. It's a lot and it's scary. And it doesn't have to be scary for people who are aware. Like if you know your
Mhm.
history, if you know that your mom had breast cancer or your dad died of prostate cancer or somebody in your family had issues with their GI tract and cancer polyps, whatever the case may be. If you know this, go ahead and be proactive and make sure you're telling your doctors ahead of time, yes, my family has had a history of this particular type of cancer. There's genetic testing. There's so many different ways to find out about these cancers early so that you can get it taken care of from the jump instead of waiting until you get to stage 3, stage 4, and now it's too late. So definitely be proactive, be your own advocate, talk to your PCP. Don't be scared. Just go ahead and get it done so you can take care of yourself.
Absolutely. When I tell you, listen, we both been in this healthcare field for 20, 30 years, you know what I'm saying? And the importance of taking care of yourself and doing what it is that you need to do for
Mhm.
yourself is
Absolutely.
very, very, very important.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Very important. I can't stress that enough. So, how important is it, since we're talking about taking care of yourselves, how important is networking and collaboration, when you build in villages?
Listen, I actually saw a reel the other day on Instagram. I believe it was a young lady who was on Shannon Sharp's show, and she said, relationships get you in places that money won't get you.
That's good.
Now, period, point blank, period, amen. Say it again for the people in the back. Because relationships will get you in places that money cannot get you. Please understand the truth behind that. It is so important to build your network. I know I'm out 5, 6 days a week and doing some type of networking. It doesn't matter if I'm just at Sephora with my daughter, if I hear a young lady talking about different types of sunscreen, I may say, you know what? I'm so proud of you for putting on sunscreen because melanoma is real. And we can end up talking. Her mom may be
Right.
an RN, her mom may be a doctor. You never know who you're talking to. So it's always important to keep it positive, keep it informative, but always network. Always, anywhere you are, you never know who you will meet. It's very
Yes.
important. Very important.
Very, very, very important. And when I tell you, we talk about years ago that we met each other, and it's like we just been like boom.
It is. We locked in so hard. You and me, I don't know. We just had this Wakanda forever. I don't this whole vibe. Let me tell y'all, the first time I met Keisha, first of all, she came in the room and introduced herself, and I was sold. That was nothing else I needed to do. I just closed up my HR book, and I just sat back, and I was like, okay, wait, okay, all right, all right. I ain't even worried about nothing right here, right now, because we locked in. Because I understand you as much as you understand me, and
Right.
it is some kind of Keisha spell magic. I don't know what it is, Keish, but we just lock in automatically. I've never met a Keisha I've never locked in with. Like whether it's
Right.
Lutta, Musha, whatever, I have always locked in with the Keishas.
Listen, it's a beautiful thing. Like you said,
It
get your Keisha on your team,
is.
okay?
Get you a Keisha on your team. I get you a Keisha on your team because we come in educated, we come in strength, we come in droves, and we got the
Right.
whole team. Best believe we got a whole team behind us for sure.
For sure. You know,
Mhm.
I met a doctor, an African doctor, and he told me, he said, "Do you know what your name mean?" And I was like, "What? You know, what does it mean?" He said, "Keisha mean African goddess of the mountain." And I had to think about that thing, and I was like, that's one of my things that I say. There's no mountain high enough that I can't climb.
Mhm. Very
So
true.
African goddess of the mountain. So, honey, how far to you, sister?
You know it, and I believe that is so true with us, Keisha, because there's nothing you can tell us we can't do. There's
Right,
nothing you can tell us. There's nothing you
right.
can tell a Keisha she cannot. That's the best way to get her to do something is to tell her she can do it.
She can't do it. Right.
Baby, your head will spin because that girl will have it done in no time. In no time. I don't know what that is. It's just a thing we have. Like, try to go ahead, tell
Right,
me what I
right,
can
right.
do. Yeah, but yeah, it's a superpower. That's what it is. It really is.
Listen,
It's a
hey, when
superpower.
I tell you, listen, you got, hey, I can't give people my power. Listen, I'm sorry. You got to get your own power because it's rough
It
sometimes
is.
being a teacher. You
It
understand what I'm
is. It is very much so. Very much so. It can be rough. To whom
saying?
much is given, much
Much
is
is
expected.
right.
And much is required. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. So, Queen, listen, like you doing so many different beautiful and phenomenal things in the community. Listen, tell us about the nonprofit and the collaborations that you're doing with nonprofit.
Yeah. Okay. So first, shout out to Miss Shalita Thrasher. She is the CEO, the brainchild behind Shine Through Me Inc. She advocates for breast cancer and she's a breast cancer survivor. And let me tell you, this woman is nothing but strength and power and personality and class all in one wrapped up pretty bow. This lady is incredible. She's been on the Portia show. You might have seen her around town. I know the last time I saw her, she was receiving an award at the Georgia State Capitol for being a phenomenal Georgia citizen. I just, there's not enough words I can say about her. Her strength is admirable. She's incredible. So it is my honor for sure to work with her. Whenever she needs me for her nonprofit, I'm there for her. All she got to do is send a text. She know it. She just hit that send button, and it's like I'm there because I support her. I mean, there's so many Black women in our community who don't take the initiative to take care of their health as they should.
Right,
Be
right.
proactive, and she'll tell you quickly, "Hey, we got to check our tatas. We got to check the tatas." She'll tell you
Check
all
on
the time, check the tatas. But hey, early detection saves lives, and she's quick to tell you that early detection saves lives. Just as I said, don't wait. If you feel something that's not right, or if you feel like something's not right, it's not right. So, baby, make sure you talk to them doctors and be your own advocate. So she's phenomenal. She's one of the two that I have the honor of being in contact with. There's also Tia Tomlin. She has My Style Matters, and she is such a warrior goddess as well. She's been on the
yes.
VMA, and she just is advocating for breast cancer awareness. I mean, amazing, phenomenal women. And they have survived this terrible disease. So it is my honor and my privilege to work with these women.
Yes, absolutely. And speaking of these phenomenal women, hey, it's Women History Month. You understand what I'm saying?
It is.
Listen, all these strong sisters that's out here. And I knew, I was like, you know what? Keish, come on, ladies and gentlemen, we call each other Keish, okay?
And we do.
But Keisha Brooks, come on. I know she go blaze this podcast and she go drop some golden nuggets, baby. And what are you doing to celebrate Women's History Month?
Oh man, the one thing I can do above all else is to do my job and do it well. I love keeping the human aspect in my role. You know, things can be really robotic in medicine. You know,
Right.
it's just all about the disease and all about the medication, but you have to keep the human to it, because if you don't, and it gets repetitive and robotic with the, now you have to do chemotherapy, and now you have to do radiation, and now you have to, once you keep it robotic like that, it tends to shrink your brain down to, I may not make it out of this. But when
Right.
you have the human aspect in it and you're able to kind of talk and laugh and keep each other upbeat, you know, that is the things that save you when your mind is starting to, those intrusive thoughts start trying to come in. You know, you keep God first, you keep positive people around you, you speak life into yourself. I mean, that in itself, I'm happy to do every single day. So, you know, when I meet doctors who haven't met my doctors, I speak very highly of them because they are amazing physicians, but also to make them feel comfortable with me, so that when they see a patient who needs to be seen ASAP, guess who comes first to their mind?
You.
The girl that had the impressive conversation and the sparkling personality and was easy to talk to and easy to contact with and easy to speak educatedly with. Like, that's my thing. I love being able to help lock those in. Like we said, lock them in.
Lock
We
them
lock them
in.
in. So it's an honor to do that. And my doctors are able to communicate swiftly and get patients what they need, which is really important to me.
Absolutely, absolutely, Queen. You doing magnificent things in this healthcare industry. You doing magnificent things in the community, and that it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I see your light shining all over you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
so when you doing all of this stuff, and you got all of this stuff going on, how do you do self care for yourself?
Oh man, self care. Well, let's see. I don't quite know.
Mm.
Get it?
Mhm.
That's one. But but additionally, I mean, family. That really is it. You know, I have an 8-year-old son, a 10-year-old daughter, a 23-year-old son. He's off in the Air Force fighting for this country, doing doing God's work, because Lord, we definitely need it.
Yes.
And you know, just try to be the best mother. And I have a wonderful fiance who's awesome. And you know, I keep it grounded, I keep it home, and not, I don't want anybody to feel alienated because I'm always, you know, out and about. So my downtime, I really try to give it to family, and my friends. You know, I do reach out to my friends as often as possible. I know some of them are like, is she okay? Let me just check Facebook or Instagram, because they know they'll see me at some
Right.
point throughout the day. I'm in the street somewhere, but you know, real close family, real small circle of friends, and I mind my business. That is just, that's it. That's the key. Just to mind your business, and mind your family, and mind the business that pays you.
Right. You know, I stay in my lane.
That's
You
it.
understand? I just stay in my lane. I'm not trying to come in your lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me. Okay,
That's
you
it.
do you.
That's
I'm gonna
it.
do me.
That's it all day. And Keisha, if anybody knows me, like you know me, you know when we get together, baby, we finna have a ball. We finna have a
We
ball.
have a ball.
We
Shout
do.
out to them RBOs, baby. With
Yo!
our squad of friends, baby.
Oh, okay, so viewers, let me tell you. The RBOs, I can't tell you what that stands for, but the
Right.
RBOs, when we get together, it's a whole situation. It is a
The
whole
whole
situation, and it's nothing but comedy. It's nothing but laughter and fun, and we just really enjoy being around each other. And if you don't have a circle where you can go and just lay everything down and just be
Lay
who
it
you
down, lay
are
it
without the fear of it showing up on social media the next day or in somebody's group text. Baby, you ain't living. You better find you a group. You better find you a group, because my RBOs, honey, listen. It is good to be able to just let your hair down. It really is.
Right, right. Absolutely. It's
Hmm.
so good to just lay your hair down and just not have no care in the world. You can just be yourself, leave
Hmm.
your
No
children,
judgment.
leave your family at home and just come out and get some real good time and some real
Absolutely.
good laughter.
Absolutely. Baby, I never laughed so hard. Y'all, I mean, I grew abs. I grew abs. Let me tell you. Shout out to Andrea. She out there in
Yes.
her penthouse suite condo out in Buckhead living her best life. But shout out to
Listen.
Andrea, because baby, when I tell you that is my girl. That is my girl. I love her. Shout out to Brandon, Christian,
Yes.
Shanae, my absolute bestie,
Yes.
Keish. I mean, listen, RBOs are everything. RBOs are everything.
RBOs and everything, baby. Listen, honey, we had a ball. We have such a good time
We do.
together, and we just vibe off of each other, you know?
We do. We do. We do. Absolutely. It's that women's power. We get the opportunity to not talk about work and men and
Right.
kids, and we get to just be us, me,
Uh,
myself, and I.
uh,
Ain't
when I
nothing like
tell
it.
you,
Ain't nothing
honey,
like
that's
it.
some serious dream building, baby. Andrea, baby. Honey, you got your girl Sean. You're like, whoo, moving on up. Hey, I got to get there.
Got
I
to
got
get
to
it.
get it.
Got to get it. Well, you know this, Keish. You have to surround yourself with people who are either doing better or in a space that you would like to be in, or you got to surround yourself with those people, because
Right,
if you don't, what do you have to look forward to? What do you have to challenge
right,
yourself to say, you know
right.
what? I'm capable. I can do stuff like that too. Not that you're in any kind of competition. It's just about how can you glow up. What's your next glow up? What's your
Right,
next glow up
right.
as a woman? What is your next glow up? I would love for your viewers to answer that question. Like, what is your next glow up? Where are you at right now? And how do you see yourself glowing up in a year? What's your next glow
Yes,
up? Because it's always
right,
got to be one. It's don't get complacent. It's always got to be
right.
one. Whether you want to glow up with a brand new man who is 6'2", fine, educated, got his stuff together, no kids, no baby mamas, no groupies. Whether if that's your glow up, that's your glow up, and I'm not mad at it. I'm happy about it. If your glow up is to lose 15 pounds, hey, baby, hit that gym, baby,
Hit it,
hit it.
hit
Watch
it.
what you eat, but that's your glow up. Figure out how you are going to glow up. And I love to see what everybody's glow up is gonna be. I would love it.
Okay. Listen, when I tell you that's one thing that I love is you have to surround yourself. Like you said, you got to surround yourself. If you want to know how somebody is doing it and how they got to where they are, you got to surround yourself around positive energy. Be in the circles. You understand what I'm saying? Ask some questions, rub some elbows, lock some
Lock
arms.
in.
You understand what I'm saying? Make
Yes,
some good connections with people, and people got to open up their mouths and say what it is that they want, because you never
absolutely.
know, your blessing could be right there. That person could be standing right beside you that can help you get to the next level.
Right back to that networking thing. Wherever you are, you don't realize who's surrounding you. You have no idea, no idea.
Right, right, right. So listen, yes, listen. Not only, I always keep a surprise for you,
Ah,
right?
indeed.
So they never know where I'm coming from. I always keep them guessing, right? And gotta always keep you up on your toes, right?
Gotta keep it.
But listen, ladies and gentlemen, okay, not only is this my sister queen, Okay, not only is she one of my RBOs, okay, not only is she a bad sister, baby, helping to fight cancer, baby, and being an advocate for those who can't be an advocate for themselves, baby. Not only is she a mama, a fiance, listen, she doing all great things and connecting, doing all great things in nonprofit organizations, right? But ladies and gentlemen, I got a surprise for you. Drum roll, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I
Keisha
also want
crazy.
to introduce Miss Keisha Brooks, who represents, okay, is. Come on, man. I get up. Hey, hey, hey. This is Flavor Flav, baby. Goddaughter, baby. Miss Keisha Brooks, baby. How has it been being surrounded around entertainment?
Oh man, being the goddaughter of Flavor Flav has been an amazing ride. An amazing ride. I am so blessed to have him. I mean, I spent my 90s like in the summertime on tour, like with arenas full of people, 80,000 people. I will never forget my 10th birthday. I mean, he had this bright orange outfit that he bought for me. My hair's in a little bun up top, and I kind of look like I did back then. But no, and he brought me out on stage, and all of those people yelling my name on my 10th birthday, and I never MC Hammered as hard as I MC Hammered on that stage, baby. As hard as I MC Hammered, I mean, I did that thing, honey. And all I heard was "Go Keish, go Keish, go Keish." It was just the most beautiful thing, and I thought I would be in entertainment my entire life. I was like, "Oh, this is it, this is it." But unfortunately, Beyonce got the voice. I didn't get the voice. Beyonce got the voice, so we gonna leave it to her. But it's been amazing. He and I are super close. He's one of my very best friends, as well as my godfather. And I'm just blessed. I'm blessed. I mean, he's a normal person. I mean, I know what you guys see on TV. He is a personality. But when I tell you this is one of the most amazing individuals, one of the most amazing human beings. I mean, down to earth, educated, musically trained. I mean, what else could you ask for? What else could you ask for? So it has been my honor to be his goddaughter. I mean, he's a phenomenal person. I'm so proud of everything that he's done with the Olympics and the U.S. water polo team, women's water polo team, um, the wildfires in California, Smart Food, Red Bull, of course, Flavor of Love. I mean, I
Right.
could go on and on and on and on and on. But he is a wonderful, wonderful human.
You know what? That's phenomenal, Keish. I remember when you were like, hey, I got a surprise for y'all. Remember that?
I do.
Who's available to be on Zoom and let's go, be on Zoom and just, be ourselves and we just gonna, vibe out how we always do, right? I was like, okay, absolutely, let's go. Listen, this is what we do, right? We don't never meet a stranger anyway, okay?
Mm-mm, not at
And
all.
you was like, I got a surprise for you. And I was like, okay. And it was me and your other good friends
Mhm.
that was on the Zoom too. Shout out. Hey, sister girls. Hey, sister queens, right? And I was like, wait a minute.
We were together at the time. He had an event here in Atlanta, so we were together at the time. And I know I'd already planned the Zoom ahead of time, and I was like, "Hey, y'all,
Right.
let's talk about what everybody has going on." Because again, I'm super busy, so it's hard for me to see all of you sometimes. So I try to put everybody in one spot so I can just catch up and let you guys know how much I love you and I miss you and I'm thinking about you. And I can't see you all the time. I can't hang out. I can't make every event, but you are very much at the forefront of my mind. And he and I just happened to be together at the same time. So I was like, hey, look, say hi. so all good. I know I caught everybody off guard, but I mean, it was a great experience. I mean, and he, of course, had
Right.
nothing but great things to say about you all as well.
And when I tell you, like I said, he was so cool, so humble, and like you said, although he's always in the limelight and, and always, just a part of sharing himself with a part of the world, but
Yeah.
he was so humble, so cool, so laid back, and I was just like, wow, that's so awesome, to just be surrounded by positive people. And there again, that's what we were talking about. When you want to surround yourself around people who doing it, or people who, have been there, done that, they could show you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to surround yourself around those individuals.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's no such thing as, going through a rough time in your life and not being able to bounce back. If there's one person that can show you that, it's my godfather, because he wasn't always like he is now.
Right.
He had his trials, and he wrote a book and he laid everything out, and it was phenomenal. I mean, reading it as an adult, knowing I've known him since I was a child, was like, wow, like you've been through it. You have been through it. And now to
Right.
see him now and what he's doing, it's just like, God is real. God is so real. And whoever don't believe it, I am so sorry for you, baby. You need to get your life. Not
Get your
knocking, but baby, what I'm telling you is God is very real. And as long as you believe in him and believe that you can do just anything you want to do with your life, you got it. You
You
got
got
it.
it.
You
You
got
know,
it.
the song Erica Campbell, Mary. You don't love God?
Mm-hmm.
What's up with you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Love
Absolutely.
God. You don't love
Absolutely. As I take a sip of my cocktail, my bad, Lord, the God knows my heart. You know me. You know we tight.
Listen, you gotta go to him where you are. You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
it. That's it. That's it. Not me. He know me. We like this. He
Okay.
ain't no question. No question whatsoever.
Right. Keish, what would you tell someone that is looking to do business, maybe, a liaison, connecting people, in the industry, in entertainment, just life in itself, or they're looking to do great things, but they have a fear, stepping out on faith? What would you share with them? What golden nuggets would you share with them?
I think the biggest thing is to map out what your plan is. I know it's
Mm,
all in here, but put it on paper. Make you a vision board.
right.
Put exactly what you want. Tell God exactly what you want. No holds bar. If it's black, crusty, rusty, you better tell him I want it black, crusty, and rusty. You better give the details. Give the details, baby. That's what I'll tell you. Give the details, but make you a vision board. Talk to God, give me your details, but also just get out and do it. Get out and do it. Now, if it
Right.
came to your mind, obviously it was put there for a reason. So
Right.
you have to take the initiative to say, you know what? I'm about to lock in. I'm about to find my community and I'm going to lock in, because everybody is out here trying to do exactly what you're doing, which is building themselves up to get to a certain point in their life. And they can only do that by locking in with other people. So your network is huge. Lock in. Go to school. Never stop educating yourself. If school is just not your thing, read books,
Right.
read journals,
Exactly.
but get
Exactly.
educated and be able to be at the strip club from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. and then turn around at 8 a.m. and be in that corporate conference room having
Right.
those detailed conversations about data analytics. Be well versed in all areas, from politics to money to your business, whatever that is, entertainment, medicine, whatever. Make sure you have that knowledge, because that's the one thing that people cannot take from you is what you know. It cannot
Power.
take from you.
Mm,
So stay educated, stay locking in with people, and really focus and hone in on what it is you want. what you want and the things around you do not align, baby, something's got to change.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All day.
It's got to change. You can't be afraid of change. It's going to happen all the time. You can't be afraid of failure. It's going to happen. You have to fail. Them doors have to close. Them no's have to come before you are able to get to the point of success that you want to be at. So you cannot be afraid. Can't. You can't. Don't be
Right.
afraid. Just do it. And if you
You
believe you can do it, you can.
know. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you she was gonna drop them nuggets. I told you she was gonna be dropping them nuggets. Listen, you just dropped the mic, baby. Listen,
Drop the
I don't
nuggets.
know what else to
Drop,
say after
drop it
that.
down. Drop it down. Let go of the imposter syndrome. If you are in a room with a bunch of people you never thought you'd be in that room with, you earned the opportunity to be in that room. So don't think that just because you look a certain way that you're not capable or you're not smart enough or you won't make it. Don't psych yourself out. These people put their pants on one leg at a time, just like you do. They pay bills every month, just like you do. They got kids, just like you do.
Right.
So please
Exactly.
understand that you are more than capable of doing anything it is you put your mind to. Anything.
Yes, absolutely. And even if you gotta do it scared. You know what I'm saying? But just do
Mhm.
it.
Mhm. Yep. Get that game face on. Get the game face on and just go get them. Just eat them up.
Right.
Go get them.
It's so crazy because like I said, I've always just done things, back, in the back scenes, and I'm great with empowering and inspiring and motivating. But to do what I'm doing right now, when I tell you, it was like this is why I share my platform. It's because someone, a love, she shared her platform with me, and she seen something in me, right? And was like, hey, think you really be good at this. And I was like, who you talking about? Me? I don't know about that. But when I tell you, it was prophesized like some years ago that I was gonna write, I was gonna be in front of the camera, I was gonna be on TV, and I was gonna be doing all these great things. And here it is, it's like fruition, just like, wow, all of this stuff is coming to pass. And
Mhm.
so I'm so grateful. But although I didn't know what I was doing at first, but I did it scared.
You got to. You got to. How else you gonna learn?
Right.
You gotta fall flat sometimes. It's all good. You don't just learn get on a bike and know how to ride. You gotta train. You gotta train for it. You gotta train for it. So Keisha, I am proud of you. I am proud of you from the books to the wine to the podcast. Your infectious personality, girl. When I say I love my quiche, I love my quiche.
Love
I
you
love
too,
you. I
Queen.
love you. I'm so proud of you and keep going. Keep going. No matter what it is. Step on next. Step on next. Keep your foot on them. You go do it.
Right.
Go do it. If you believe in it,
Listen,
go do it.
listen, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you I had a real heart to heart with my queen right here. And one of the first things she said was, you keep your feet on their neck.
That's it.
Okay. Keep your feet on their neck. And I done kept that in the back of my mind. And I was like, you know what? If it's something that I want, I got to go. A lot of people ain't go just give you stuff. Sometimes you got to go, you got to be impressionable, and you got to go and get your mark. You got to earn it, and you got to take it. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes, you do. You do. You do. Because you deserve it. You earn it. You work for it. You go get it.
Right.
You go get it. It's room, it's space, and it's plenty of opportunity.
Right. Listen, it's enough out here for everybody to win.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can
Absolutely.
get some pie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at this. Look at this. Look at us.
Hey.
Of course we can. Of course we can.
Listen, I love just thriving and vibing with you. It's like it's a whole thing. You
It is.
understand what I'm saying? A
It is.
whole thing. And I tell you, you have motivated me so much. And even when you were in school and we got the same passion. And I was like, is this my sister from another Mr. D?
I'm
Did
telling
you
you.
have another baby, a twin or something that I don't know that I got?
I'm telling you, it's the mirror image. It's that mirror image.
Right.
Sometimes your friends are your mirrors, and you can see, okay, all right, okay, me. I see
Right.
me. Let me go and do
Right.
what I need to do. Yes,
Right.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And you know what? And I appreciate you being a real friend, a real sister, a real queen to even just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? It's so many, I don't need anyone to pretend with me. You understand what I'm saying? But you just keep it so real. You keep it cut, raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? You don't even put no sugar on it. You don't put no whipped cream. You don't put no cherries on it. You give it straight raw and like, hey, you got to do this. You got to do this. Now you might need to change how you did this, or you might need to do something different. You know what I'm saying? That's a real friend.
But the reason I can have friends like that is because I have built that connection so well with my friends that they know I'm all about this. They
Right.
don't ever charge my heart to anything that I may say that's going to advance them, even if it's bad. If I'm like, I really wasn't feeling that, you might want to look at X, Y, and Z. They know the place it's coming from. It's not coming from hate. It's not coming from jealousy. It's not coming from nowhere, because your success is my success and my success is your success. So I tell my friends all the time, hey, no, we're gonna have to review that. Come on, let's go look at it. Or, hey, you killed that. You killed that. How can I be involved? What can I do to help you elevate or get to where you're going? Like, tell me what it is, and I'm in. Because I love seeing people thrive. I absolutely love it.
Right. Listen, I love it too. And you know what, Keisha? I would love to have those nonprofit organizations that you have collaborated with. Listen, y'all come on and come back on the show. Listen,
Absolutely.
and all of us just have a good time together, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Listen,
That would
that's
be
what it's
one amazing show. Very informational. Get all the sisters and the brothers, because men get breast cancer too. We can chat it up for
chat
sure.
it up. Right, absolutely. Is there a person through all of this, your whole makeup of Keisha? Okay, who influenced you in your life?
Ooh, wow. I would really have to say it would be my mom. It really is my mom. I mean, my mom has been through it. And now I'm not going to give out all the business, but I will say my
Right,
mom has been through it. And at times, I don't think she recognizes that I recognize how much she has been through it, how much she's gained, how much she's lost. Like, I completely recognize it. But I've watched her ever since I was little, watched her work and grind and get to it. And I've seen her success from her work and her grind. And now, as she gets a little older, she's getting to the point where she's starting to slow down. She's getting to a point where she can meet that retirement. But I have seen all the different stages of her life and how she handled it. And there are some things that I would do differently. There are some things that I would do the same. But she has been my template for my advancement in life. So I absolutely adore my mom. I can't thank her enough for everything, from loving me to taking care of me to telling me, okay, now you're messing up. Like, and that's,
right,
and I guess that's where I get it from, because I know that she loves me, you know what I'm saying? And it's not coming from a place of a bad, malicious place. It's coming from,
right.
he loves me. So, I give that same energy to my friends as well. But I appreciate her so much, and I love her. And she is the greatest inspiration. She's the inspiration.
You know what? That was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Shout out, Mama. Listen,
Hey,
you have done
Ma.
a phenomenal job. Okay. And I thank you for creating this beautiful queen. Because listen, I'm your daughter too. Okay.
Yeah.
Same name. Twins. Maybe you had a twin baby they never told you about. Okay. But yes,
Baby, when
but
I
your
tell
mom,
you, Miss Cynthia got all the girls. She is the mama. She is the mama.
right,
Trust me. Nobody calls her Miss Cynthia. Everybody calls her mama. From the boys'
right,
friends to the girlfriends to the neighbors, everybody. She's just mama.
just mama, right.
Just mama. Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Absolutely.
when I tell you, Keisha, it has been such a honor, and I'm just so happy to have you. We've been talking about doing this whole collaboration and networking for a minute. I'm just happy that it happened. And listen, definitely don't let it be your last time.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
coming back, and I'm bringing people with me when I come
come
back. So
on,
you know
bring
me.
them
I'm
on
on it.
with you.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Listen, I mean, final word to your viewers. Hey, y'all, don't give up on you. That's really it. Can't
Right?
nobody do you like you. So
Can't
do you, but make sure you are elevating yourself daily, whether that's I'm not finna eat the bread today, or whether that's I'm going to the gym today, or I'm not finna pick up this drink today, or matter of fact, I'm about to go out and meet some people today. Whatever it is, do you and make sure you are elevating on your way.
listen.
Mhm.
But that right there, Queen. Listen, I don't have nothing else to say, baby. You just dropped the mic on the whole show. You understand?
Mic drop, baby. Mic drop. Mic drop. Mic
Okay.
drop.
It has been such a pleasure having you tonight. When I tell you, I am so honored. I thank you for being here. Thank you for just sharing your golden nuggets with us. Thank you for all you're doing in the community and the work that you're going to continue to do. Listen, we need advocates like you. We need people that's in this fight with us. Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm
Absolutely.
fighting with you, Queen. You never by yourself. Anything that ShonGee Enterprises can do, Wine La Vie podcast can do, Keisha, you know I'm there.
Hey, listen, and vice versa, vice versa. Listen, I talked a lot about health and being an advocate for your health for the people who are on the south side. And I'm talking about Morrow, Locust Grove, McDonough, Griffin. There is a community health fair on March 29th. Everybody knows the Harley Davidson dealership that is right there in the South Lake. When you go in towards the mall, you know
Right.
that Harley Davidson that sits to the right. Listen, we'll be out there all day on the 29th from 10 to 3. I'll be there. I know a lot of other healthcare providers are going to be there as well that will be there to talk about awareness, whether it's blood pressure or eye screenings or whatever it may be. Come out, have a conversation. You need a PCP, you may not have one currently, or you want to change from the one you do have, or you need to find out more about blood pressure or hematology or even cancer. Like, come and just have a conversation. Not asking you to commit to anything, but make sure you are being an advocate for your health. That is the big thing, especially in the Black community.
Right. Exactly. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I hope you adhere to what Miss Brooks is saying. She's blessing your soul, blessing your body, blessing your mind. And for that, baby, it's our time. I am your girl, Keisha Shanji Johnson. Thank you so much, Keisha Brooks, for being here with us. Listen, I love you, Queen.
Love you,
Baby,
ma'am.
it's our time. So if there's anything that we can do, we go toast this thing on out.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Keisha, I love you and I mean it, baby. And there is nothing you can do about it. Until the next time,
Period.
ciao.
Bye, guys. Bye, Keish.